As Nigeria prepares to mark Armed Forces Remembrance Day 2026, attention is turning beyond ceremonial tributes to the lived realities of military families, serving personnel, veterans and the dependents of fallen heroes. Rising living costs, post-service reintegration challenges and gaps in welfare support continue to place pressure on those who have dedicated their lives to national service. Now, in response, civil society groups are stepping in to bridge critical gaps through partnerships, welfare programs, and long-term empowerment initiatives. Joining us now is Ibironke Adegboyega, Corporate Relations Manager at the Patriots Veterans Welfare Initiative, a non-profit organization working to improve access to essential services, strengthen veterans' livelihoods, and mobilize public-private collaboration in support of Nigeria's military families. Welcome to New State.
Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you with us. So let's start with, from a general overview, how would you rate the welfare of military families so far, especially when it comes to breadwinners who were slain in battle, as it were?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome.
All right. Currently, would rate it as they are doing quite well. Kudos to the military and all the plans they have for the widows and their families, the fallen heroes and their families as well. I believe that they are doing an amazing job. I believe they are doing an amazing work. However, we feel that we cannot leave everything to the government and the military alone. We can have corporate organizations support communities, support them to have 100% of what we expect of welfare for them.
Okay, let's be more specific now. What would you say are the major priorities when it comes to the challenges they face, their families and everything generally?
Major challenges that I see would be that the fallen heroes' family members, the widows and their kids, the schools they go, housing, healthcare, finance, having, especially for the ones who are retired, who are finding it difficult to adjust in the society because what they know is just military. The machines they can operate on is military. Okay, so when they come out, some of them are almost incapacitated. Yeah. Okay, so we hope that we would help bring that, help give them the right skill to help them adjust with the society and do well and thrive.
Very good. Now, how do groups like yours engage the welfare of veterans and their families? I know one of the biggest challenges must be funding. So what's your thoughts there?
Okay, so for Patriots Veterans Welfare Initiative, which is what I represent here today, what we do is we partner with corporate organizations like FMCGs, telcos, and energy, oil and gas, right? We partnered with them to give discounted goods and services to the serving retired and their families. We give discounts to them. So for instance, if they were to buy a product in a supermarket, okay, when they come under PVWI, what we do, we give them cards that are already approved by the defense, the Ministry of Defense, okay, and then it's also, that card also helps know if this person is truly a military personnel. Yeah. So when you walk into a mall, you can buy goods at a discounted rate. For instance, if you are buying at, let's say, 10 naira, a military personnel will go in to buy at maybe 7 naira or 8 naira. So yeah, we feel that with this, it would help, help boost their welfare and improve it as well.
Indeed. So we have the Armed Forces Remembrance Day coming up January 15, 2026. And of course, it is supposed to be a significant day when it comes to remembering and honoring our veterans for the commitment they've put into protecting Nigerian citizens. What do you think can be done more in 2026, especially to improve that awareness? Because when you talk about the average Nigerian, his or her perspective of the Nigerian soldier isn't really, what is expected, what you expect it to be. Because these are people who have given their lives, their all, to protect the average. What do you think the government, private organizations, NGOs like yours can do to create that awareness, to help Nigerians now see from a better light the commitment, the work that the military is putting in to protect everyone?
Okay, I'm so excited with this angle. What I believe that we can do, especially for organizations like ours, is to partner with you guys, like Arise News, to help us project, let the media project the advocacy for the soldiers, for the military personnel, to let us see the sacrifice they go through. We knowing that they're at the front line. When you're in your bed, sleeping, resting, these guys are fighting. You know, I feel that the media can help us project this more, okay, so that the world will know that, and everybody in Nigeria will know that, guys, you can't mess with these people. We need to be there for them in every little way that we can. So I feel it's more of media publicity of what it is that the sacrifices they give to us.
So what has been the response of the recipients of those people you're trying to help towards your gesture, as it were?
Oh, okay. So I'll use an example of the one we had 2 weeks ago for widows at the Air Force Base here in Lagos, where widows were given palliatives to encourage them from wherever level at which they are. They're excited. Now, even the serving members that know about this already are like, okay, so this means that even when I'm away, my family is well taken care of. Fine, the government, the military is doing their part of this, but they know that there's an extra. Like the community, the corporate organizations are also interested in their well-being. So yeah, they're excited about this.
All right.
And every one of them wants to be on it.
Okay.
Now, beyond the immediate support that it gets when it comes to food, welfare, funding and all of that, do you think that there should be some programs for skill building, education, entrepreneurship, to help their families, so that it's not just when the unfortunate happens
yes,
that they begin to run helter-skelter?
Okay, so Patriot Veterans Welfare Initiative is for the active members, the retired, and the families of the fallen Nigerian heroes. Okay, so the active ones currently, like I said earlier, everyone will get a card. Okay, so this is happening through the whole military space, the police, the Navy, the Air Force, all of them, they would all have this card. This card that says they can benefit. Now, we also have an initiative for housing support. We have health support. The current military health support right now is fantastic, but we're just here to bridge the gap between the corporate organizations and the serving personnel. The corporate organizations and the military. A lot of corporate organizations want to be a part of their lives, but do not know how best to do this. And so PVWI is a channel through which they can come in and reach these people like that.
All right. As you said earlier, you can't expect the government to do everything.
Yes.
But the government can at least create that environment for groups like yours to thrive. So how has that experience been so far with all the stakeholders that you've mentioned that you work with in ensuring that you get to those who need your help the most?
So the truth is, as we want growth, they as well want growth for us. They want Nigeria to be one of the best countries in the whole world. So we have the endorsement of the Ministry of Defense and the Nigerian Legion on this already. Okay, and then we have, we're looking at other parastatals to also support this. We have corporate organizations currently who are supporting this. We have an example of Kia Motors. We have Dana Pharmaceuticals. Okay, so we have a lot of them in line to make this work because we see it working as well.
So what challenges have you faced in doing your work to help these families?
Okay, so challenges, let me see. Challenges will be the magnitude for now. Okay. So we're running in Lagos in regions, several separate regions. We can't do all the 36 states at once. So we're starting with Lagos and then the next region. So that might be a challenge because of the crowd, okay? But we're managing it.
For those who are not aware of the efforts you're making so far, especially those who directly should benefit from it, so what do you have to say to them regarding the work that you do?
Okay, so I'd like to say to every serving member, every active member, even the retired ones and their families, that hope is here. In line with the FG Renewed Hope agenda, we know you are there, and then we're coming for you, and we're helping you.
So how do you ensure transparency and accountability when it comes to doing your welfare and all of the funding and all the initiatives that you embark on?
Okay, so I mentioned earlier that we had partners. So one of our partners is Bankit. Bankit is a fintech app, okay, that helps with the ticketing, cards, and everything. Okay, so with this, guys, with us, we would help to first to assure that whoever is getting the benefit is the right person that should be getting the benefit. Okay, and so for the Nigerian Army, every soldier has a tag, has a number. Okay, so we're using those numbers to be able to help each of them.
What's the selection process like? Okay,
so selection is you have to be serving, you have to have a number in the military, you have to be a part of the military. And your family, you have to be part of the military basically. So if you're part of them, they would give us the list of people that we attend to. So you cannot just wear a uniform and then just walk in and say, oh, I'm from I'm here to get benefits from PVWI. No. The military itself has to endorse that you are definitely a part of them, and then you would get the benefits.
Earlier you mentioned that the police is also part of your area of coverage.
All of them.
So what has their response been to all of this as well?
Oh, they welcome this as well. They welcome this, but there are several elements to this that we have to work with them on.
All right.
The reason I asked that question on transparency and accountability is how corruption can easily seep into anything that has to do with, our country.
Funds?
Yeah, and funds and food welfare and all of that. So I'm wondering, how do you decide, okay, these are the set of people we want to meet or want to give out our welfare packages to? What is the process like? Can you just break it down?
Oh, okay. So the process is, there's a need, someone needs something. We identify the need, okay? And then we investigate the need as well. So we have a team that would investigate it once we're sure that, let's say Mr. A just passed on, and then he's got 4 children, and then the wife is not working, and they need to eat in their home. When that is confirmed, then we attend, because of, we have Mr. A's tag, and because Mr. A was part of the military, we attend to the family need immediately. Do you get? As in, so in our own team, we have people who vet. We'll vet before we dispense.
So, Ibironke, if you don't mind me asking, so how did your group come up, and what is the motivation behind setting this, and what do you get out of it at the end of the day?
Okay, thank you. So it came from a place of passion to help. Because we see the environment, we see how I was discussing something even before I came in. I said, once every military personnel knows that he's well taken care of, or knows that there's something for him at all times, we expect them to love more. Because sometimes when you meet a couple of them, there's just this
violence.
You're driving and they said, you wind down, good afternoon, hey, madam, hey, like that. And so if you know that everyone, even the whole community is rooting for you, right? I believe that they will be more friendlier. They will be more, they'll be nicer, right? So that's what led to why we came together to do this. And then we do not like we've met a couple of them who say they served before and now they don't have anything that they can do. And that's what led us to the skill development support that we render. So we're like, okay, if you retire from the military and maybe unfortunately you squandered what you were given by the military, okay, we can put you through skills. Okay, you learn, you can use you could use your hand to make things and then sell and make money like that. So yeah.
Oh, well, we know that the scope of what you're doing is way broader than what we could ever discuss on this table, but we must appreciate you for the work you're doing. Thank you so much, Ibironke Adegboyega, Corporate Relations Manager, Patriot Veterans Welfare Initiative.
Thank you.